welcome to my personal world. We're having fun. It's Ray. We're gonna very quickly shift perspectives back. But hi. Tis Ray. Tis me. We're just gonna call me Ray. Yeah. So we're back playing Minecraft. I like to have fun with everything. I'm a genuinely, I don't know what the right word is. Not gonna lie. Crazy is apt, and it works. I consider myself crazy in some aspects. But some people are like, oh, but that's rude. Well, I'm not crazy in like I'm a bad person kind of aspect. I'm crazy in a I have fun kind of aspect. Where's my flint and steel? I'm gonna... Okay. I do have fire tick on, but we're gonna burn the diorite. I can burn the dirt, burn the gravel, or granite, and burn that. Okay. Like I do. I burn my stuff for fun because it's just easier. It's just easier. Okay. Let's go ahead and mine some trees. Let's. I don't need to punch any trees, thankfully. I don't. But I do need to mine some. So let's use my axe. Leaves. And the kids are running around again. Oh, fair warning. In the next hour, you will probably hear my alarm go off. Because it is nearing 7:45. Yeah, it's 7:26 right now. And, oh, we're going to need to go back so I can lay down in my bed. So that way I can go ahead and sleep through the night. Because, no thank you. I'm not going to deal with mobs. I don't want to. So we're going to run back, because better than anything else. And admittedly, there's some areas, but there's a lot of underwater caves in this area. But there's some interesting stuff. This is fun. I remember y'all remember the biome Extreme Hills? Unfortunately, it doesn't exist anymore if I'm correct, but it was a fun biome cuz I think that was the only biome that you could get emerald ore in. And now emerald ore is kind of just there. So, but yeah, I mean, oh, hey, magma. Okay. Not gonna lie, as soon as I have access to gold, I fully intend on not purchasing, but crafting a, oh, what's it called? A clock. And that way I know the time. Okay, that's good. Now I have plenty of that. I'm gonna definitely go ahead and plop those in there. That's nice that there's a lead now. Oh, I'm gonna keep that. Tree. So, let me collect that. Where's the salmon? Where's the salmon? Okay. So, we're gonna go find a place. we're gonna kind of look for a place to go ahead and mine, because admittedly, I do need to go mining. There's a lot of areas for spawn rates. I'm gonna light some of this up. Also, coal. I hear a zombie. Where? There might be a cave nearby. Oh, hey, copper. I think there's a cave nearby. Guys. That would actually be nice. I'm willing to go cave exploring. Yeah, a lot of zombies. Is there a cave? Oh, hey, mini swamp. A tiny little swamp. Ow. Oh, the light saved me. Okay. Is there? Okay. Anyway, let's heal. Well, I can definitely make like a wander around. No, this might actually be the right area to go ahead and start my strip mine. Okay. Boop. Okay. I hear the zombies, so I do know that there are zombies nearby. Okay. I do need as many torches as possible. So. Alright, looks like I'm mining some copper. Hey. I'm not gonna lie, I will go ahead and add stairs once I get to... Okay. I will add stairs once I have gotten down to, like, bedrock. I wonder. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I am kind of shutting up a little bit. Not out of, like, any bad reason, just I don't know what to say. Boop. Okay, that put me at 15. Sometimes I just don't know what to say, which is hilarious because I love to talk. Like, I can never not find a topic. I am glad that I have, okay. I will admit, I am scared to find out if there is an ancient city under here. I don't know. That's the problem. I would be terrified and very frustrated if there is. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I would get very frustrated. I'd be like, really? Really? My second world that I'm really happy to start recording in, and all of a sudden, Ancient City. Like, really? Really, universe? Anyway, I hope that's not what happens. But I won't be super upset because honestly, ancient cities are very, very versatile. Oh, hey, I got a flint. Hmm. Fun fact. Yeah, it's a trick. It's a fun one. It works. That's the positive thing. Diorite, which I'm gonna burn. Boop. Really? Okay, fine. We'll have it here. And now I can burn it. Okay. I don't hate diorite. I just don't like it. I don't need it. That's more the correct terminology. I don't need it. It's nice. Don't need it, though. It looks super ugly. So. Like I said, I don't actually mind. I think I'd be more frustrated if there was an ancient city under here, but I doubt it because ancient cities are more likely to appear underneath. What is it? Mountain biomes. So. Apparently, I'm that good at parkour. Didn't even know I had the skill. Good for me. Oh, I'm about to need a new pickaxe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I heard that. I more felt it than I heard it. Anyway. Boop. I hit this sometimes. Okay. Pickaxe. And my bench goes there. And my headphones are really nice. I do like these headphones. I got them off of Amazon. I'm not even gonna lie, I do trust Amazon. I trust it a lot. Even if I don't want to fully support the Bezos, I do still trust Amazon because they are pretty good. I actually have a tablet coming in because my current tablet it's a 2020 Samsung Galaxy Tab S6 Lite. That thing is so old. She's dying. She's dying. Actively dying. Is it thundering out there? No. I don't know what I just heard. But that scared me. I'm not gonna lie, that scared me. Please tell me that was an ambient sound. Because I can handle it if it was an ambient. I have a lot more noise on, so I can actually hear in case I do upset a shrieker. So, I think it was an ambient. I'm okay, guys. I can't. I actually can't. I hate ambient. I hate ambient sounds because cave sounds are terrifying. I'm not even joking. Cave sounds are actually terrifying. I hate it. Like, I will take suddenly hearing a shrieker over ambient cave sounds. Where are we? Let's see. I'm gonna check where you can find iron because I don't actually know. Once again, I'm not stupid. I'm just ignorant. Where to find iron in Minecraft? Y16 to -24. So we got a little bit to go. At least in mountains. Also, my alarm's gonna go off in like the next, I don't know, 4 minutes. I'm gonna wait for it to actually go off because I actually want you to hear what my alarm sound is because you're gonna think it's funny. Yeah, head to the Minecraft. Wow. Okay, Minecraft wiki. Obtaining. It is. Yada yada yada. Can I please find out? Cap. So, yeah. Between Y16 and -20. Yeah. We're gonna look. We're gonna type in Java specifically because I refuse. Yeah, Y16. Okay, so we'll have to wait. You're gonna hear my alarm, and I think it's funny. I love the alarm because it reminds me, and also my cat will. She responds to. She knows that if she hears it, means it's dinner time. Also, I love this little fact that a lot of cats just have the cutest names. Like I said, my cat's name is Stella Boo, but I call her Stella because it's just quicker. But yeah. Also, I have books that I am actually writing, like legit books. I'm working on a pen name for them because I don't want to use my real name. And also for those, I have 2 different pen names. I have one that I actually use. I use it on my fanfics, but also plan on using it for my Safe for Work books. Because fanfic is fine, but I also just use my first username, which is just Kahinoya. But for my teen, my for my Y-rated or my teen books, I use Kahinoya Alexandria. Will I admit what my next pen name is when I come up with it for my more adult stories? No. Also, not every store. I want to speak this because this is the truth. The only difference between a YA novel and an adult novel is explicit scenes. That's it. That's the only difference. In YA, they do not say them. They'll allude to it, but they will not outright describe the scenes. That is the only difference. Now, for the YA books, yes, I do have YA books I plan on writing because either they don't need iron. Guys, I finally found iron. Is that deep slate? I swear. We are not at deep slate level. No, we're not. It's just iron. Hey, I got my first iron. Yeah, I'm pan. Yep. Yeah. I'm gonna pause real quick. So, if any of you are big brain individuals, then you will know that song. That's a basically a rock cover. I don't know what to call it. A cover of the game theory theme. Yeah. I have Science Blaster as my alarm for that. It is not the alarm that I used to wake up with, because that alarm is the chorus to Steam Pianist's Tendrils of Tenebrae, sung by the Vocaloid Oliver. Just my lost sanity. It's a song that wakes me up. I've used it consistently for the last. I started using it when I was 19, and living in a situation I really wish I hadn't lived in. I will not go into that in a Minecraft video ever. No. What happened there is not good. But hi Stella. Are you being cute? Is everything okay? No. You know the rules. You're not allowed up on the coffee table. I'm gonna put my foot over it so she can't get up here. Yeah, she's an adorable girl, and I hope you heard her meow. She is a very quiet meow usually, but sometimes she's loud. Did you not want to eat? I think she just wants attention. Unfortunately, I'm busy. So, but I have iron now. I have 8 iron. So I'm gonna pop up here. I am glad I went ahead and got rid of the okay, yeah, of course. We're gonna go ahead and separate into those. 1, 2. I think I'm only gonna need 1, so yeah, I'll keep 2 there just to be sure. Boop, boop, boop. Because you never know. Yeah, I think it's only gonna need 1. Anyway. Boop. I can make an iron pick. I'll smelt some copper. Smelt as much copper as I can. Nice. Because I want to have as much, yeah, I know. I can make copper everything. I don't plan on it. Also, the trial rooms. I'm sorry, my guys, but they made the trial rooms just copper heavy, and they are. They're just copper farms, essentially. You don't need to go mining for it, and that sucks. Okay. Yeah, it's not gonna finish. Yep. Okay. I don't think that one's gonna finish. Nope. And no. Okay. Okie doke. Well. Yeah, when I first started playing this game again, whenever the saving world popped up, I was like, what the heck, what the heck, what the heck? It's just saving world. But it stressed me out. I was like, why, why? Kind of deal. Let's go ahead and make an iron pick. We're also definitely gonna make an iron sword. Oh yeah, isn't it iron pick? Cute. Yeah, let's go ahead and make an iron sword. Boop boop. Just 'cause I could actually make a I don't know what I'm hearing, but I could make a lot. There's a lot that I can do. I could make a iron hatchet. I don't know why I just called it a hatchet. Do you ever read that book Hatchet? There's a book that I had to read when I was in elementary school. That's gonna break at the next one. Yep. There was a book I had to read in elementary school called Hatchet. The base premise is a kid gets trying to figure it out without spoiling. But he's on his way to go visit his dad. I do remember that. And on his way over, he's over this random section of just wilderness. And he's with a pilot. Just a random pilot who I think was a family friend. I can't remember off the top of my head. But he was flying to go see his dad because his parents are divorced. And the pilot suddenly has a heart attack. He is trapped for, I think, 3, maybe 4 months in this wilderness by this lake because he can't escape, but he's trapped there for a while, and he just survives. He ends up at one point getting stuck by a porcupine, and he just figures it out. He figures it out as he's going because there's really nothing he can do. Eventually, he manages to get into the the plane, and he sees the decaying corpse of the pilot because yep, pilot died. Pilot had a sudden. They're called widowmakers, but it was a sudden, unavoidable, deadly heart attack. And yeah, there was no surviving it. And yeah, the fact that he survived the plane. Oh, I'm at Deep Slate. Cool. Where's the Deep Slate? There's the Deep Slate. Yay. Okay, time to burn. Time to burn what I don't need. Q. I am actually just gonna use Q. I'm gonna go ahead and... Don't fall into the fire, babe. Anyway, if you recognize that voice, that was Matt Pat screaming Music Man. Yeah, I made the sound myself. Well, I didn't make the sound myself. I took it off of the internet. But yeah, I was like, I need a random noise for my notification sound on my phone. And I was like, well, what's more random than Matt Pat screaming Music Man? So, that's my notification sound. I'm just gonna let that burn because it will eventually stop burning. Anyway. But yeah, that's my notification sound is Matt Pat screaming Music Man. And I think that was an email, so I actually have to quickly check it because I never know. Some of my oh no, it's TikTok. Is my mom on TikTok and did she just send me a video? No, it's the dude who made Epic, the musical. Yeah, he's talking about meet and greet he's getting ready to do. Good for you. So, but yeah. If I ever get famous enough, would I love to do it? Would I do a meet and greet? Yes, I would. I would absolutely love to do that because I want to meet my fans. As of right now, though, I have 20 subscribers. I have 19 subscribers. What am I talking about? I have 19, I think, is the actual number. But yeah, I have 19 subscribers on my YouTube channel. I guarantee you, only like 3 of them know that I still have the channel. The other 3 don't. Or the other, 16 don't. And the 3 that do, it's because they're family. Deep Slate. So I am going down to Bedrock because I do want to go get, Diamonds. I want diamonds. Because diamonds are diamonds. They just are. I feel like I could get that whole, oh, you're a girl, so diamonds are a girl's best friend kind of joke. No. Look, if I ever get engaged, if she gets me a diamond ring, I'm going to scream at her for wasting that much money. I'm not even joking. I would actually scream at her for wasting money. I will gladly take a blue cubic zirconia. Not even a joke. I will. I can hear my dad. I don't know what he's talking about. But I can hear them because they haven't closed the spare bedroom door. Ugh. So, and the good thing is, I don't think there is an ancient city in this seed. I need the free cam mod. I really do. I need to get mods. I need to get mods so I can see, because I need to explore and make sure there is no. Well, I mean, that would kind of break the point of vanilla survival, I'm not gonna lie, because I do want to do vanilla survival, but I also want easier stuff to do. We're at deep slate, woo. Iron! Heck yeah! Okay. Iron! I need it. I am also keeping a very close eye out for any skulk. If I see a single skulk, I will be scrubbing my face with my hands because I'm so upset. Because the universe decided to make me have to deal with, this is the only time I'm digging straight down. That's it. Okay. We're not digging straight down anymore. Tough. Cool. Yep. I do want to go into, you know, the ends. I can go end busting, so I can go ahead and get elytra. So that would be nice. That would be very nice. That way I can go ahead and that way I can fly around because it's easier, and that way I can also go ahead and I hear a bat. I heard a bat. But that way it's easier to get around. Like, I can fly, I can go around, I can also look at, like, other things. Fun fact, I need to learn how to use elytra. I know the basics, like I know how to activate fly mode, I know how to gently glide down to, like, the ground and not die from... Am I at a cave? Am I at a cave? Fun. Oh, this andesite's getting put to good use. I don't like going into caves. If I don't need to, I won't. So we're gonna just kind of basically just go forward. Not even a joke. I'm literally just gonna walk forward. So yeah, that's why I heard a bat. Because there's a cave. Okay. Like I said, it's not like I'm avoiding it for bad reasons. I just don't like going into caves. Like, if I can help it, I won't. But yeah. Well, let's see. What? Wrong button. Yeah, we're at like half an hour. Anyway. How much RAM am I using of my 2 gigs? Ironically, not that much. Good. I have 8 gigs of DDR5. So, like, I can actually I can actually allocate more RAM to my game. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I can. I don't want to right now though. I'm fine. And yes, you can see my computer is not a gaming PC. This thing is a cheap laptop that I bought for like 200 bucks. We're at negative 14, so yeah, we're actually pretty good. So I can definitely go ahead and like if I wanted to, I could just go ahead and boop. I could go ahead and just go iron hunting for now, but I kind of want to head down to bedrock. I hear zombies. Iron. I need as much iron as possible. I hear a zombie. No more there. Okay. I am paying attention to the sounds because I really don't want to summon another warden. Once was enough. How much iron do I have? I have 13. I can go ahead and, really quickly, yeah, this is how I do it. Because I have 3 of those. Boop, boop, boop. Shh. I was gonna say shoot. There we go. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. And boop. This one's gonna have 5, this one's gonna have 4, and this one's gonna have 4. So do 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 as a Jeopardy theme. I think that ages me. I think that dates me. Ironically, I watched a lot of like whatever TV program was on when I was younger, because honestly, it was all we had to do. It was all we could do. It was just watch TV programming. And we did what we could, because admittedly, there's really nothing you can do. It's boring. I mean, I'm not an only kid. I'm one of 5 siblings. I can hear my cat eating. We're gonna do that. 1, 2. Boop. Boop, 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 boop. 1, 2. Because I don't think... I do believe that we're only gonna have, like, enough for 1. I don't think it's gonna finish. Nah, it's not. It's not gonna finish. Yeah. Boop. Yeah, I was close on those 2. Anyway. This is just to make it easier to travel with. Literally, this is just to make it easier to travel with. That, on the other hand, I am gonna actually need that. Alright. So, I now have... We'll go ahead and do that. I now have more iron, so I can go ahead and get, more... I can make more picks. More pickaxes. So, I'm not tired, ironically. I mean, it's definitely getting late. Okay, that's an email. What's the email, bud? Yeah, I've got a couple of people I follow, and sometimes they upload videos. Ironically, it was not the Jorge one. It was a... I have this one family that I follow. They have a child with Sanfilippo syndrome. I like watching their videos. It's nice to see a parent try. This pick's gonna break in like 3. Next one. No. Jeez, I forgot how much durability iron picks have. It's gonna break on this one. No? This one? There it goes. I was wondering when. Boop. Boop. And boop. Come on. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and use this last stick to make a torch. Boop. Boop. Okay. I don't think there is a ancient city down here, which is good. I'm glad, because it makes me feel safer. I actually did read back to those recordings, and I was like, oh, yeah. I couldn't hear them because I didn't have my audio up all the way. I barely heard the first 2. Barely heard the second. Heard the third because it was right next to me. It was like right in my ear. I heard that shrieker. I was like, oh, I know what I did. And then I did like 3 episodes later because I was trying. I recorded them in 2-hour stints because I was going to edit them as heavily as I could. But I'm like, nah, mate. I don't have a PC that powerful. I cannot edit my... I use DaVinci because it's just easier. My PC is not that powerful. This thing cannot handle it. So... But, like I've learned a little bit. Thankfully YouTube tutorials and all that fun stuff. Cause, yeah. Now I do have, I think I've said this already, but I do have a Twitch and I do intend on eventually streaming. I just want to get a few videos out first before I start streaming, because I do know I'm not going to get a single view. I'm going to have nobody watching me for the 3 to 4 hour duration, because I do intend on streaming for like 3-4 hours. Which is honestly like 3-4 hours at a time. Because it's easiest. It's nice. It helps. I'm keeping an eye on the time because I don't want to accidentally go over my allotted hour that I give myself for each episode. Hilarious. I can actually... I say hilariously. It's not really hilarious. It's kind of concerning. It's mildly concerning. I can record Minecraft videos all day. I can record for like 6-7 hours at a time. Because I get bored and have literally nothing else to do. A lot of people say, oh, well, don't you have a day job? No, I'm disabled. Didn't you listen to me? It's like 2 episodes ago. I think it was like the last episode, but still. I did not need that. Yeah, I'm disabled. I don't have a job. Oh, are you just lazy? No, my mental health conditions won't let me. As I stated earlier, I have a specific trauma-based condition. Oh, thank heavens, I heard a zombie. I was like, what did I just hear? Please, no, I don't, no, please, no, I didn't want a skulk sensor, please, no. Anyway, it was a zombie. It was a zombie. Thank heavens. I'm not ready to summon a warden on accident. Really, I'm not. I do know that you can find skulk this deep. Like, I do know that, but you're more likely to find it if there's an ancient city nearby. In fact, I believe there has to be an ancient city nearby in order to yeah. Like, I would willingly take ancient cities before the warden was added. Because the warden being added was what screwed me over. Because, yes, the ancient city was added before wardens were, guys. It was added before wardens were. So, I would take it. But that's not the case anymore. So, I love that my trash can is shiny, just because I can see when my cat's walking up. Oh, she's back to go use the litter box. I'm not gonna lie, I keep my litter box in I keep her litter box in the living area because it's just easier. I don't have the space for it in my bathroom. If I did, I would have put it in the bathroom. Um, does that mean my bathroom is tiny? Ironically, no. It's actually quite big. I would put it right next to the toilet, but there is actually there's no little secluded but also open space to put her litter box. So I'm kind of SOL. What does SOL mean? Trying to think of a good word to put for the S, but I'm just gonna say out of luck. OL, out of luck. If you're an adult, you know what the word is. If you're a teenager and you have parents who don't really care, swear all you want, you know what the word is. If you are a kid and you know what the word is, good for you, I guess. And I remember one of the ways that we would swear in my school is we would use them with words that have the very beginning word of it, like dictionary. You know what word it was used to replace. And that was in elementary school, like in 5th and 6th grade. I remember one time, no way, I found a flibbin' diamond on just because I was mining here. All right, we're gonna need one here. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and diamonds. So apparently we're at diamond level. Not a single ounce of skulk. Holy moly. Diamond. I'm glad. No skulk. Because by now I had, on my first world, I had noticed skulk really quickly. Before I'd even found my first diamond. So, that kind of does let me know that there probably is definitely not an ancient city nearby. Which is good. Where am I? I'm at negative 53. Yeah, I'm definitely at fine diamond level. Cool. I'll make a diamond pick in like a minute. I want to finish using my iron pick first. Oh, hey, lapis. Fun fact that is quite interesting. When when people are grinding up lapis to make, paint, because that's what it's usually used for, they have to wear masks. Not because the particulates can really mess with lungs. It can. No, it's because it stinks. Lapis reeks when it's being ground down. That's a true fact. And I think it's funny. I think it's a cool fun fact. Okay. I hear a Zambro nearby because I also hear a bat. I hear a bat. I will need to find coal sometime soon because I'm running low and I don't want to have no... What are they called? No torches. Because that's not fun. That's not good. Tough. Ironically, it's like, oh, this stuff's named tough, so you'd think it's really hard to mine. It is super quick and easy. Oh, we're at bedrock. Aye. Cool. So, now that's there, we're gonna go ahead and make some stairs. Can I make deep slate stairs? Yes! Nice. So, I can start going hunting soon. That's good. I'm gonna definitely go up just to go ahead and start situating myself. We're gonna definitely end up having to end this episode in just a minute. I hear Skelly Man. I'm nowhere near a, well, I am near. I am thankfully not near enough to a, near enough to a cave to worry too heavily about. You know? Okay. Yeah, I'm not too near a cave that I have to worry heavily about, getting hit by mobs. Which I'm glad for. I don't want to get hit by mobs. Deep Slate's actually quite cool to build with, I will say that. Like I said, I'm building the stairs now because I want to. Boop, 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 boop. I want to be able to get up and down easily without having to worry too heavily. And I mean, there are definitely going to be areas where it's like, oh yeah, how the heck do you get up and how do you make little branches? Because I will have to branch mine. Because it's the whole goal is branch mining. And that's the whole thing. That's why I made this mine. Is to go branch mining. Oh good, it's daytime. So, there we go. Cool. So here's my branch mine. How the... Okay, whatever. I'm gonna go light this up. Just to prevent any mobs. I hear you, bud. Man, there's a cave right back there. Okay, so there's that. Do I have the material? I have a lot of lapis. That's good. I'm gonna use some of this deep slate just because. We're gonna make a little way over to my little mine. Little bridge. And the good thing is, I do know how to, convince a villager how to, like, what book they can. I know how to convince a villager to make sure they make the book that I want. I'm also going to definitely breed villagers, so that way we have as many villagers as we can. That way I can make a trading hall. Because yes, I will be making a villager trading hall. I do know what I'm doing with Minecraft. Because like I said, well, I haven't been playing for really too long since I started up again. I do know what I'm doing. That's the good thing. We're gonna definitely go ahead and... Am I hearing a drowned? I swear, I feel like I'm hearing a drowned. Wrong. That's the wrong. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and make a path. Yep. We're definitely gonna go ahead and just make an iron shovel after I very quickly make some more sticks. Iron shovel. I will say this, I agree with, there are certain things that are kind of, like, why would you make that? There's no real need for it. Hold on, I'm gonna pause. Anyway, like here's a little trick that you can do if you're like a migraine sufferer or you just have a headache that won't go away. Oh, hey magma. Peppermint oil on the pulse points. Wonderful trick, works amazingly. You get out so that way if a drown does come, I don't get a tick. But yeah, peppermint oil on pulse points works wonders. I usually just put it on my wrist because that pulse point is the easiest to get. But yeah, it's a good trick. It works, my dudes. It do work. We're gonna head over to my bed because admittedly, I'm just gonna sleep in this bed real quick. I don't care that my respawn point is set here. We are too yeah. Okay, well actually I think I can go ahead and boop boop. I hear you, magma block. Hilariously, I'm like, oh, I thought I was hearing a drown. No, I'm hearing a magma block. I'm hearing a bubble column. That's what I'm hearing. It's like, why, bubble column? Must you make me anxious? So, yeah. The last time I properly played Minecraft before I started it up again was I was playing on Hypixel with a friend because we had just finished playing Among Us and none of the other friends were able to come back on to play it any further. So I just was like, hey, why don't we play Minecraft? Because I have a Minecraft account. And we played on Hypixel. Also, my skin at the time, I hate it. Genuinely, I actually hate my skin. It is on name MC for now, because I do plan on... For now, because I do plan on grabbing my account and fixing that. I hate my old skins. They look ugly. In my opinion, they look ugly. But I like my current skin. There are currently only 2 skins because I am gonna actually probably switch over to my Easter skin in a little bit. I have an Easter skin. And I like it. It looked pretty. Anyway, I've cooked salmon now. So I'm gonna go ahead and put as much in here as I can. I'm just trying to figure this stuff out. Okay, do I have space down here just for a few things? I'm gonna very quickly... I do actually need to end this video in just a little bit. Just a little bit. Is there wood in here? Yes, we're gonna keep the wood in here. Boop. I need a new bench. Boop. Not a bench. Just a new one of those. We'll go ahead and put this stuff in here. I'm gonna go ahead and... Well, we're good for now. So we're gonna... Oh, there's Ian. How is Ian? Ian has not been attacked yet. Why were you spinning? What? Okay. Hi, Ian. This village does not have enough villagers to warrant... That's an interesting pigskin. I am actually gonna go in here, because... Hi, you're the butcher. Cool. So that's... A smoker is what makes you a butcher. Wicked. So, I guarantee there's like a block in here that makes him a rancher or something. But we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna say goodbye. So, let me... Actually, hold on. If I... Ah, okay. So we're gonna say goodbye. I hope you all had fun watching this. And I hope you all find the hilarity in the fact that in episode 1, I said within 5 minutes an expletive. Because I think it's funny. So I hope you all have a good day. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!